herself right in the middle of that case. I think there are questions anytime you have a divorce case about division of property and marital assets and all those things, alimony, all that gets considered by a court no matter what. Someone may file in their initial papers, but to see in a case like this where she makes the allegations that he's been questioned because he may be an African-American male, I think it misses the mark. I don't think you can use race as a sword to attack somebody clearly, but nor do I think that you can use it as a shield to hide behind, to say that simply because you may be African American that your activities are beyond any inquiry, especially when these allegations are made. And I think that's the line she's crossed. It strikes me that these are very similar tactics to what we even see with Trump, and that is that instead of facing the allegations head on and simply giving a answer of yes or no, this is true, or no, it's not true, or yes, I did this and it was a mistake and I'm sorry, and what can I do to make it right? Instead, we see now it's an attack on the people who are questioning or raising the issue for further investigation. And I think that sounds a lot to me like maybe a concession that some of the allegations in the motion must be true.
Let's rock on the mic. What's up, everybody? And you are listening to the best of the Media Mike Radio Show. I am your host, the Media Mike Speaks, sponsored by New Justice Media, where we are the voice of the everyday citizen. The time is now 53 minutes past the hour here in the Lone Star State. So let's get back to a recap of this story before it's too late. Yes, we have an update on Fani Willis. Fani. They said Fani on the news, so it's funny, but you can't help but say Fanny. You just can't help it. Update. As you saw in the video, it seems like an admission of guilt. Look, if things couldn't get any worse, she just needs to come clean. It's simple as that. As the Bible says, the good book says, the truth shall set you free. Emotionally, that is. The weight that it's been holding you down. Let it out, Fani. Let it out. Go and admit it. The people would trust you more, I would say. Well, as far as your honesty. Because a lot of people are forgiving. So here's the question. And it's out there. She needs to go and just tell the truth. Did Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis, Fani, join Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade on multiple domestic and foreign trips, according to credit card receipts filed as part of his divorce court case? You see, none of this is looking good for her because Attorney Wade suppressed his divorce proceedings, which you don't do because it's a matter of public record. That was number one, strike one, to where it's something to hide. So his wife is looking for payback based off the alleged affair. Now, as you all know, Willis named Wade the special prosecutor in her sweeping racketeering case against former President Donald Trump and his co-defendants regarding their efforts to overturn the 2020 general election results in Georgia. Now, I knew this was going to be bad for her because when she went after him, I was like, that's not a good move. Are you trying to make a name for yourself, but you're trying to bring down the wrong person? Because revenge will be coming. I predicted that a long time ago. And here we are. Now, Nathan Wade and his estranged wife, Jocelyn Wade, are embroiled in a divorce proceeding in which Willis has been subpoenaed to explain her relationship with Nathan Wade. Fani has to talk. Now, depending on what she says, here's the thing. If she go ahead and admit it, we're good, most likely. I mean, as far as her being honest, it's about time if she did, but if she doesn't, and credit card statements showing Wade purchased tickets for himself and Willis to travel to San Francisco and Miami in 2022, that will not be good for Fannie. Nate, my man. It's called a paper trail. You should know that. You're an attorney. Now, Willis is seeking a protective order to block a court-ordered deposition regarding her relationship with Nathan Wade. Why? If there's nothing to hide, Fannie, what is the problem? Why are you seeking protective orders to block court-ordered depositions? What's wrong with you? If there's nothing to hide, we're good. Now, Nathan Wade's estranged wife, Jocelyn Wade's attorney, Andrea Hastings, seeks to depose Miss Willis in order to determine details surrounding her romantic affair with Nathan Wade, as there appears to be no reasonable explanation for the travels apart from a romantic relationship, Hastings said in Friday's divorce court filing, which is true. Was it a business trip? Were you attending a law conference? No, I think not. This is a serious conflict of interest. Now, Willis, Fannie, she claimed is making an implied threat to pursue charges against Jocelyn Wade and her counsel, which Hastings called an affront to the integrity of our office, unquote, which is true. Now you're making threats. Now you're going on the offense. They had you on the defense. Now you're coming back out, making threats. This is not good for a district attorney. Now, a little bit else on the backstory. When Fannie appointed Nathan Wade as special prosecutor on November 1st, he filed for divorce a day later. See, apparently that doesn't look good, apparently, because it seemed like they were already in something. He wanted to go and get this out the way. So he said, hey, I'm free. But what you didn't understand was, sir, is that if she's your boss and then she appointed you with less experience and you pay more than the other attorneys that have more experience, it doesn't look good. And then you're going out of town, taking trips together, off the taxpayer's dime, on the taxpayer's dime. That doesn't look good. He used a process server to serve his wife on November 3rd and moved to seal the record before she learned of the relationship between her husband and Willis. Really, you are an attorney. Nathan Wade didn't reveal to Jocelyn Wade his appointment by Miss Willis or the substantial income he has been receiving through his divorce case as a result of that appointment. It's called discovery, Mr. Wade. They discover what you have. She was going to find it out. Oh, man. Attorneys. Instead, Nathan Wade left his wife with little means of financial support while spending tens of thousands of dollars per month on a very lavish lifestyle, which he allegedly failed to disclose and has resulted in the court holding him in contempt for violating, there it is, a discovery order. The lawyer said credit card receipts showed Nathan Wade made several trips to San Francisco, Napa Valley, and Florida. He also went on cruises to the Caribbean and took trips to Belize, Panama, and Australia, and bought tickets to bring Willis with him on several of the trips. Oh my God, it's called a paper trip. Really? The evidence is clear that Miss Willis was an intended travel partner for at least some of these trips, as indicated by flights he purchased for her to accompany him. Hastings said in the filing, there appears to be no reasonable explanation for their travels apart from a romantic relationship. Again, he's going to have to pay. His wife seeks to depose Willis to affirm the additional financial resources so that he can, so that better determination of potential spouse support could be distributed along with other marital assets. This is bad. This is bad. And see, what makes matters worse, they tried to squash this before it went to a judge. But unfortunately, it didn't work because Fulton Superior Court Judge Scott McAfee scheduled a February 15th hearing regarding the alleged improprieties by Nathan Wade and Willis. Now here's the thing. This might not have the case totally dismissed, but could have Mr. Wade removed and Fonnie also. Another attorney could be assigned to the case and probably in another district, which then could lead to probably a dismissal. Probably, I don't know. Now, Fulton County Commissioner Bob Ellis told NBC News no elected officials should contract with or hire someone with whom they're engaged in a romantic relationship, and accepting gifts from them is improper. Quote. Not illegal, just improper. Yes, I agree. Now, it seems that this little rendezvous just might have tarnished Fonnie's reputation beyond repair. To the point that come next election time, just might be Fonnie's last time in office, that is. And until next time, this is your guy, Mr. Educator, Mr. Communicator, Mr. Free Thinker. Subscribe, share, and like to keep me rocking on the mic. Have a good night.
I'll understand you soon, it won't be long. Keep on, keep on.